Wall angels and angel wings are some of my favorite exercises to help open up the chest and shoulders and target some of the smaller back muscles like the rhomboids, middle and lower traps, and your serratus. These exercises are particularly useful for anyone with poor posture, hunched shoulders, or general pain in your mid to upper back or shoulders. You also don't need any equipment for these to challenge you. Sit on the ground with your back pressed against a wall. You can sit with your legs crossed, butterflied, straight out, or even with your knees bent up to your chest. Leg positioning doesn't matter much as long as you keep your back pressed against the wall throughout the exercise. Raise your arms up to your sides with your shoulders and elbows at 90 degrees. Gently press your arms against the wall so that your shoulder blades or scapula and your elbows, forearms, and hands have contact with the wall. You should already feel your scapula squeezing together here. Keep your palms facing straight ahead and try to keep your ribs in and down with your core connected, not letting your ribs flare excessively up or out. While maintaining contact with the wall and the gentle squeeze of your scapula toward each other, slowly slide your arms up the wall and back down. Try to keep your arms roughly parallel to each other. Your shoulders should stay down as you do these wall angels, but you should not be excessively forcing them down, just like we don't want to excessively force the shoulders down for lifts like lateral raises, and instead we want the scapula to move freely. If you feel your shoulders rising up toward your neck as your hands go up the wall, you may need a smaller range of motion to start. As these smaller back muscles get stronger, you may be able to raise your arms a little higher while keeping your shoulders down. If wall angels with no resistance feel good and you're able to move through the whole range of motion, you can progress these by adding a long band. You can anchor the band under your feet and hold both ends in your hands as you slide your arms up and down the wall. This added resistance makes you really work to keep your shoulders and scapula pulled back and your arms and hands in contact with the wall the whole time. Another exercise that you can try that simulates wall angels is to do angel wings lying prone on the floor or a mat. You'll lie on your stomach face down with a towel roll on the floor under your forehead. Bring your arms out to 90 degrees with your shoulders and elbows. Gently push your pubic bone into the ground to stabilize your pelvis as you engage your core in the front in order to prevent you from using your low back for this exercise. Then lift your wrists off the floor and squeeze your mid-back to gently lift your elbows off the floor as well, opening up your chest. Maintain this lift from your wrists to your elbows and then slowly move your arms forward on the ground and then back down to 90 degrees, simulating the motion of your arms moving up and down the wall with the wall angels. One final thing I want to add is that some videos show wall angels standing against a wall, and you can certainly do them that way, but I find that the low back has even more tendency to arch forward off the wall in a standing position. Doing seated wall angels, and especially if you bend your knees up in front of you, helps prevent your back from arching and helps keep the work of this exercise in your upper back and around your scapula where we want it to be.